it only makes sense. It only makes sense that I watch this kind of video. Hello, YouTube. I was recommended this video because I like the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball, and somebody said I invented the spray on shoes, and that always catches my attention.
I invented
not the feet, but the invention in the movie. It seemed kind of crazy. You know, I thought someone would invent this like anytime soon. Apparently this video is from April 12th, not that long ago.
spray-on shoes. I also made spray-on pants, spray-on shirts, spray-on hat, basically every type of clothing
Oh my
in a
God,
can.
the
It's fully
spray-on shirt is
customizable
crazy,
with
though.
different colors and materials. And to top it off, they're water and fireproof. And I'm gonna show you exactly how it works. Because a
Exclamation
lot of
feet.
people called me out saying this guy who originally invented spray-on shoes is just me in cartoon form. That's a crazy comparison. His inventions are dangerous,
I can see it though, you
chaotic,
look like
irresponsible,
him.
really. When is he gonna grow up and get a real job? I don't see it. Did Flint
I read this
invent
later,
the world's first bouncing frisbee that makes you feel like Captain America? I don't think so. Does Flint have his own toy store where you can actually get his inventions like real web shooters, bouncing frisbees, and dancing venom? He doesn't, because he's a cartoon and therefore not alive. Couldn't be me. But I'm not one to shy away from a challenge, so if 86,000 of you guys want spray-on shoes, let's make it happen.
Yeah, let's make it happen,
They gotta be
baby.
strong, have the same look and feel as a normal shoe, and bonus, I want to take them off. I don't want it to look like I just dipped my foot in paint. Let's first see what already exists that might work, or at least would be a good starting place. Here we go. Flex Seal, spray glue, spray foam. The trifecta. Also, this idea came from you guys, so comment.
How dangerous is this actually? I wonder, because I'm looking at the products being used in here. I know that Flex Steel is like kind of like a rubber thing, but the fact that you're putting something directly to your foot, something might go through the skin. So this is definitely one of those. Please do not do this at home. Please do not. Do it outdoors.
More. I'll pretty much make anything if it gets enough likes, clearly. Also, it's gonna be a lot of feet in this video, so I don't want any screenshots.
Makes sense, we're here.
They have
We're
to
talking about
Venmo
feet.
me if you screenshot it. I'm actually gonna wrap my feet in some
Screenshot,
plastic
screenshot,
first,
screenshot.
just because I don't trust any of these chemicals. So this is already off to a weird start. Look at that.
Yep,
That's
there
like
we go.
spider webs right there. Look, that could be a fabric.
Seems
I wonder what
hard
the
as-
weirdest
as
thing
hell.
you filmed me doing is.
This is on the list.
It's on the list, but I don't think it's the weirdest.
Better than I
gosh.
thought, honestly. Still not great.
Next foot. Flex Seal. Landlord's not gonna like that. There we go. I think this is actually somehow working worse. It's literally just feels like paint. I want it to like have some meat to it, you know what I mean? All these are just like spray.
But Flex, it takes time.
Spray foam.
Jonathan sold me on it.
Your foot. Are your feet that weird? So cursed.
Take someone with my feet.
Guys, I'm sorry for this one. Usually, like, I feel like we do cool stuff. This one's starting out a little weird. Aesthetically,
Not the worst.
not the worst.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Like
Oh,
foam?
no.
Nope.
Everyone's gonna be able to know where you came from. Honestly, dude, from afar, it kind of looks the same. Dude, I hate this video already. I stepped in some dog shit with my spray on too. That's a
He
test. I
stepped
don't
on the
think it
doggy
passed.
doo doo.
Oh, is that shit?
That's shit.
Oh, no, you really stepped in it.
Nasty.
Okay, wait. I got you, dude.
Hi, Rusty.
Yeah, dude.
Did you leave
Alright,
the
you are
shit
good
on
to
this
go, man.
person's yard?
I don't know why that's better, but it feels better.
Doesn't it feel better? All right, enough of that
I'm
shit.
teasing you,
Point
by the
is,
way.
all
It's
the
a joke.
off-the-shelf stuff kind of sucks. They're not strong enough and they take forever to dry. You gotta go from a liquid in a can to a solid on our foot as quickly as possible, while
Yeah.
still being strong and flexible like a fabric or rubber. Luckily, I've done enough Spider-Man web fluid videos to know about this: hexane diamine and sebacoyl chloride. If
Oh, hexane mentioned. Hexane mentioned. Nobody let Hugwilla know that hexane was mentioned.
we put the hexane in a glass and the chloride on top, it floats on the other. They stay separated by this thin layer. And if we carefully grab that layer and slowly pull up, look what happens. We can pull a rope
Stepping on
right
Lucky
out of
Noodles
the
is the worst
liquid, and I'll
experience.
keep making rope until we
Bruh.
run out of liquid.
It
But
is the
this
worst.
rope's not just any rope. This is nylon, the same stuff used to make this, that, and all of these. Check your closet right now. I bet there's nylon in there. I remember this stuff kind of working for web shooters,
Nylon.
but honestly, I retract.
You want to know what I'm allergic to, surprisingly? Polyatherum. Maybe I touched polyatherum that was very toxic, but polyatherum is a very rare, it's not rare, but most things, most basic like materials that I use for like pillows, it's usually polyester. Like plushies have polyester. Most things that you see that are like fabric and silk and cotton it's usually polyester. However, I remember one time somebody gifted me a pillow, and the pillow was made of polyethylene. It's supposed to be one of those cooling pillows. And when I slept on it, I was suffocating. I was having allergy, eye getting swollen, nose hard to breathe. And I was like, what the heck is this? I kept it for like 2-3 days. I was going insane. I was like, I feel like I'm dying. I'm like, this guy was this. I thought it was something in the house killing me, and it was a pillow. The pillow had polyethylene. Maybe just the pillow had something else in it. But after that, I noticed that all the polyester items make me feel really bad when I get near them. Well, yeah, so I'm probably like somewhat allergic to polyester as well. My body's just so kind of weak.
Magnetic ones are way better. But maybe it's the answer to our spray-on shoes. So I invented this gadget to keep both parts of the nylon separate until they mix together and get blasted out the tip. Got one syringe for each liquid so we can dispense them out and hopefully make some fabric from the liquid to make our shoes.
So we can just do sound effects later.
I do all my own sound effects.
Why is it so hard to open?
Juicy SAIN sound effects.
I hate that. I
feels really good.
It started to work.
Thank you
We're
for
getting
this.
bits of
Thank you,
nylon
Papa.
spraying
Appreciate
onto
it
the
so
foot.
much.
Unfortunately, though, the mixing chamber was getting clogged because the nylon was forming too fast and making large clumps.
Several
Allergic
$100
antibiotics. That's super bad, though.
Why are my hands tingling?
To be honest, I thought it was just making a mess, but then some hope. Look.
Oh, and you guys thought it was cooked.
Cantaloupe allergy. Oh my
That's
goodness.
fabric right there. Yeah.
Wow. So it worked.
Just when we thought all hope was lost.
Wow.
Hey.
I feel just like Flint Lockwood right now. Everyone was doubting me. Look at that.
Really
Proved them wrong.
Flint, I think you need to stop inventing things.
No, it's actually very wet. It's kind of gross. It's like a Smurf scab. Whoa, look, there's smoke coming off of it.
Oh, dude, my hand. All right, I gotta wash this up.
Oh
I
my
think we could
goodness,
solve the
chemical
clogging
burns.
problem with a better mixing chamber, but the
worst
bigger
part of
issue is
science.
the nylon itself. Still super wet, and although it's flexible, it's not that strong even after I let it dry. We somehow need longer fibers and a more compact structure, which I have no idea how to do if we have to spray this out of a can. So I turned to the internet, and we're using Opera as our browser today. Let's fire up their AI tool called Aria that's built right into Opera and ask it, how do I make long polymers from spraying a liquid? You can also ask it to
allergic to the
generate
outdoors.
images, solve
Me too.
problems, help with ideas, and so
I have
much
the most
more. After some
allergy
back
right
and
now.
forth,
I'm
we found a
dying. I'm running
possible
out of medicine.
solution. So I
It's
started
like really
researching
bad.
these chemicals more using Opera's video pop-out feature
That
to
day
attach
cool.
my YouTube videos and look stuff up as I watch them.
kept me
So
alive
no
for 2
switching
weeks.
between pages. Also using the split screen
I
tab
have none.
function right here to compare and double check that I'm buying the right chemicals. Super easy, just drag down the tab and boom, 2 windows, 1 screen. I'm also able to keep all my research tabs together using their tab island to group them. It's also got image recognition, which helps with research, built-in music control for Spotify, Apple, and more, which you can drag around with the mini player, and it's customizable with themes that change animations, like Aurora if you're feeling calm, and
Oh my
full
gosh.
UI customization so you can go wild. Point is, it's like the best all-in-one browser.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
I
they've
still
got
have a little bit of
everything.
honey.
So definitely try Opera yourself with the link below. All right, next plan. This
Thank
is some
you.
methyl
Very
ethyl
base, epic,
ketone. It's a
plugin.
super powerful solvent, which means it's really good at dissolving things. If we take some regular styrofoam and dip them in a solvent, it instantly dissolves. If we keep doing this until it's fully saturated, now we have some real web fluid. And if we spray it out, we get webs.
Thank you, David.
New foot spray, new foot. Let's go. Instead of a 2-part formula like before, where combining the liquids make the web, this one liquid method is much simpler. As the fluid hits the air, the solvent quickly evaporates, leaving behind the solid styrofoam molecules, which stick to each other and make these long strings of plastic webs. If we build up enough of these webs, hopefully it'll turn into a solid shoe. It's like a cobweb infestation. Spider shoe. Perfect if a bad guy ever pulls out.
Oh my gosh. Scary sound. Oh gosh.
And he totally
What is
can't
that
move on the
outfit?
wall now.
So are you like a cow or a Dalmatian?
Let's inspect. Right off the bat, looks a lot better. Definitely feels like styrofoam, which makes sense. Okay, that just kind of crumbles
Liquid
in my hand,
styrofoam.
unfortunately. Not the strongest. It's got some potential, but I don't think it's bendable enough for a shoe. You know, one step and they would crack, because it's styrofoam after all. The issue though, MEK, that solvent,
Sometimes I
is
wonder
not
where all
great
these
for
people
you.
get all
So
this budget to
prefer
do all this
something
stuff.
a little bit less toxic. What we really need is spray-on fabric, which
Works,
reminded
Sain,
me
they
of this
work.
viral spray-on dress video
just
from a
seems
while
like,
back.
how do you
guys
get your
remember
hands on this
that?
kind of
Because
stuff?
Bella Hadid went on stage, sprayed the dress on live right there. Perfect, you know, I'll just shoot her a DM, right? A little bit of Riz. Oh yeah, with a message like this, should get the formula in no time.
3 weeks later.
Growth risk.
All right, plan B. Nigel! Gonna hit up the boy Nile Red, because honestly,
Something
he should be
down
doing this
better
video,
be,
not me. I don't know jack about chemistry,
Better be my
clearly.
beloved.
Trying to make spray-on shoes, send help. And he pulled through. Now we got the patent for spray-on clothing. I think this is exactly what we want. Back
For
to the
someone
lab.
to find
it
them
actually
for
works using the same method we just tried
Easy.
with the styrofoam, but it uses cellulose instead. And you wanna guess what cellulose is also used for, besides firming up your stool? It makes cotton, which is 75% of all clothing. Also uses much less toxic chemicals. If this works, we'll legit have sprayable shoes made from the same stuff as regular shoes.
Interesting, not gonna lie.
Let's first try 70%
What else can
ethyl
this be
acetate
applied
as a
to, I
solvent,
wonder?
8% PVA as a binder, 9% cellulose, and a little spray glue for good measure.
First test, I'm gonna try it on this hand. I would like a foot, but I don't really want to use my real foot right now. All right, time to lock in.
The sound effect though. I actually caught a wild Vivas. It was fun.
Spray on camera cover.
In Ruby Sapphire.
All right, gents, we actually might be getting somewhere. Kind of turning into a fabric type. Like, yeah. No, that's actually sweet. Okay, I'm back in on it. Like a thin, that's a sock. We made spray on socks. All right, higher concentration.
New ratio into the hopper.
Definitely made some kind of fabric-y looking stuff. You can see it between the fingers. So we're getting closer, I think. It's like almost a glove. Now it kind of just looks like I have weird skin disease. I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks much more like fabric, but
It looks
still
like your
sticks
hand
too
after
much.
being in the sun
Which again is movie
in
accurate,
a beach
but
day.
I still kind of want to take them off. So let's get rid of the glue, and maybe it won't stick as much.
All right, next batch.
Get rid of the glue. How's it gonna stick though?
It's crazy. It's really strong.
I basically just added a layer to this glove.
This time we can start
No
to see
wonder
some
that was also
fibers,
pissed off.
especially right here. It's
That was
really
also a
fabricy,
guinea
but
pig
it's
of the
just-
guy.
might just peel off. if
Lane,
we're
you're
lucky.
absolutely mad, lad. You were not lucky.
So I decided
Ooh,
to switch the
instant
solvent
wax,
to acetone,
delicious.
which evaporates faster to hopefully make it less sticky on contact.
Next test, different solvent.
This definitely helped. We finally pulled off a whole sheet of
Somebody
fabric
get
that we
Dr.
sprayed
Nova.
out.
You see the purple glove.
peeling off. That is fabric that
Purple
we sprayed
science.
on. I don't know
Dr.
what else
Nova.
to call that.
But it's still not strong enough. So I added back in some styrofoam to try and help.
I'm gonna glue you. Please, what are you waiting for?
Acetone, 4.4
I see, I want you to spray me like
cellulose,
this.
One styrofoam plate. Look at that. Oh my god. Legit cocoon.
Definitely made much thicker strands, like super web-like, but unfortunately it's still not strong enough. Then I got an idea.
A wonderful, awful idea.
What if we could use some real
Awful idea.
spider webs? I mean, pound for pound, spider silk is
What?
stronger than steel, even strong enough to catch birds. If we include it in our formula, it might help with the strength. Might
Then
help
how
with
are you
the
gonna
strength.
collect
Did a
all the
little more
web?
research, and turns out spiders make different kinds of silk. So, to make sure I got the strongest kind, I contacted the laboratory that manufactures genetically modified dragon silk. Obviously, we're gonna use that. I'm gonna say that one more time. Genetically
This motherfucker's
modified
playing
dragon
Minecraft right now.
That's so badass. So let's put some of this silk into our formula and try
cursing,
it
but
out.
that
The spider
surprised
webs
me.
are definitely clogging the nozzle a bit, so
Like, oh,
hopefully
yeah,
they help
I-
increase the strength
Silver
too.
won't
But let's
do.
also do
How
way more
about
layers.
Look at
diamonds?
this. It's like I'm wearing a glove.
That looks really good. Wow.
With spider web?
Look at that.
Oh my god.
The secret
It's like
recipe
a
is
little
spiders.
glove. I'm like wiggling my fingers
This is
in
like a
there.
nightmare.
Dude, I could
Nobody
almost
wants to hear
slip
this.
off.
Nobody wants to hear,
there it is.
oh, how did you make this with spiders?
It's reusable, kinda.
Oh, you know what? I'm
I wonder
okay
if
with
that's
like
the first
dying.
spray-on mitten. Here, put it on. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically
Living
it.
was
This,
but
you
an
got a little
option.
Rubber sole, spray-on shoe, baby.
Living optional.
I mean, it actually worked. This is the best part
partner
about
Spider-Man
science, guys. Whether it's engineering or chemistry,
Gets
you can
right
actually
on.
bring your ideas to life, and it's so fun when it happens. So I got myself a blank aerosol
Does
can
it work
and
on a
filled it
cell
up with our
cosplay?
latest formula.
Just get the spiders. Get the spiders on your
Added
your
some
bag.
pressure,
to
and
cooperate
now
with you.
I think we have the world's first can of spray-on shoes. Also, for the sole of the shoe, I experimented with some different kinds
that's
of
not a
liquid
whirlpool.
rubber.
It
Eventually,
looks
I
like
landed on a thermoplastic and built a can that uses heat to liquefy the rubber inside. Then, when it's sprayed out, the rubber
looks like it was
cools
in
and hardens
polymerization,
mid-air,
looks like.
forming a layer of rubber webs that should be perfect for the sole of the shoe. But can it work?
I'll do my shoe here. Take off the regular shoe. All right, spray-on shoes, baby.
Thank you, Cyber.
After
Look at that
thick enough
purple
shoe,
bag. Oh
we
my
started
God.
spraying the liquid rubber for the sole.
Also, thank you, Danny.
That's a sneaker. Just gotta
Oh,
fill in the.
So nice.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
All right, final touches.
Oh my God. Final touches.
Yeah, that's rubber.
That's hard.
Shoes got soul, baby.
Yep.
Total test.
You dry?
Kinda. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it didn't disintegrate.
Wow.
Wow.
I hate
There's
this
no
hate
damage.
beat.
No damage.
This is the real test.
The movies, his
I don't
good
have a
come out.
faith fetish,
We're gonna try and take these off, see if
but
we can reuse them.
I'm not a hater of
hard to
feet.
cut,
Some feet
actually.
can look nice.
So now this is like your tongue.
Wow. Can you slip it off?
Yes.
Nice, decent, you know,
Yes.
good. I used look. There's a reason.
Not the
Wait, let me
worst.
pause here. There's a reason why I asked for the feet scrubber thingy on Throne. I still use that. It's good, just to keep them healthy and the foliate the axis and all that stuff. I do some self-care once in there. I am a little let go right now. I've been sick, but I'll get back to it once I got to it.
Basically a cleat,
It looks like a cleat.
albeit
A cleat.
very,
And
very
feature.
worn cleat, like one you get on Craigslist.
How about you
Yeah, that's
spray this?
crazy.
That came out of a can.
Well, how would
It's
happen?
everything
Hold
I
on.
ever dreamed it would be, honestly.
Fair question. I'm not trying to sound like a gooner. What happens if you spray this on your dick? Is it going to keep it warm and fuzzy? Like when he sprayed it on the foot, it looked nice, and then they're all like salivating at how good the experiment went. They had to take. So here's the catcher though. The only way to take it off is with a scissor. So what if you have to use a scissor as well down there? That wouldn't be no good though. Not recommended.
And as a bonus, you can actually take it off and re-wear it. There you go, Flint. You can have that one free of charge. But we're not done yet. I want to make them better than regular shoes. So let's make them water and fireproof. Because why the fuck not?
Is it
And
gonna
I'm gonna
do
do
like
it
elemental
using this.
crystals?
It's called aerogel. Whoa.
What
used it in
the
a few
fuck is
projects
kind of
before,
this
and
kind
it's
of
got some
material? Well,
wild
hold on.
properties that make- So
What is
let's
this
make them
fictional
water and
steel that he found? He found a freaking adamantium.
fireproof. Because why the fuck not? And I'm gonna do it using this. It's called aerogel.
What is this? I've never seen this in my life. Aerogel? What is the name of this again? Hold on.
Using this. It's called aerogel.
Aerogel?
Have you
What does it sound like a metal and looks like, I don't know, gelatin? Is that what they call it? New bottom surgery. Just spray. Yeah. But put the put the spray in your sack and then go ham.
used it in a
this
few
before?
projects
Really?
before, and it's got some wild
My
properties
my
that make it
attention
super
is
useful for
showing.
weird applications.
Look at how it looks. Look at how it looks like this. It looks like fictional metal.
Like this. Basically, it's 99% air, which is why it looks almost translucent and earns the name frozen smoke. It's made by evaporating the liquid out of silica gel and leaving behind only the super lightweight structure,
Sure,
making
simple
it the
enough.
lightest
Sounds so
material
simple.
in the world. And because it's so lightweight, it makes an amazing thermal insulator because it's very hard for heat to pass through low-density materials. Like,
Are we
you can
using this
hold a
more?
piece of aerogel,
It looks like something
blast
easy to
yourself with a
do. Can I make
blowtorch,
this at
and
home?
stay completely fine. But that's not the only trick up its sleeve. Aerogel is also extremely hydrophobic if treated properly. This means
It's
that it repels
phobic?
water
What
almost
kind of phobic? I didn't know the gel was gonna get political on me.
perfectly. Watch what happens if I cover myself in aerogel dust and get
No
to the
wonder nobody wants to use this.
pool. When I pull my hand out, all the
expensive?
water runs off, and I'm completely
It
dry.
was like
It also
Energon
creates like
Goody.
this silvery, airy
Aerogel
layer
is so
that
cool.
water can't get through, which also looks extremely cool.
The least
So
dense
let's run
super
some
light.
tests. I
Oh my
put
gosh.
different ratios of aerogel in each of these mixtures. I also added in a mixture of
What the
cornstarch
heck?
and baking soda because this should form an extra layer of carbon that's also very heat resistant.
Oh, we have built Iron Man actually. There's videos about that.
So it looks like the sweet spot is the second mix, which has the maximum amount of fire-stopping properties while not clogging the spray nozzle. Because if this nozzle gets clogged, the mix comes out too thin, almost like cotton candy. And this lets too much air in there, and as a result, the fibers get burned a lot easier.
Yo,
think we can make this
You
spray
know,
fire-
what if Wonder Woman made the what if Wonder Woman made the entire airplane, the invisible jet, out of like aerogel? That makes sense.
Fireproof. Ordinary piece of cardboard, right? Magic formula. Put a couple layers on so it's pretty thick. Okay, if everything went to plan, using all the data from our test, this right here should be both waterproof and fireproof. Hell yeah. Just
thank you,
right
Aklo.
off. That's what I hoped would happen. Just like me in the pool, we're now completely waterproof. But what I'm slightly more scared about, the fire test.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, there's fire coming off, but look at that.
The
Look
what?
at that. That is directly where my fingers are. It's like warm, but not that bad. Like the back's fine. As a comparison, let's try the bottom. What happens if I do this? Exactly what you'd expect. New formula, fireproof, waterproof, and color changing. Boom.
Whoa. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say it looked pretty until it cracked.
Water test. Yup. Beats right off, baby.
So it is waterproof.
Now
though.
the one I'm more scared about. The fire
Like, is it
test.
actually waterproof?
I'm just burning my shoe right now.
Burning all 3rd-degree burns. Ah.
Feeling a thing. All right, gets a little burn, but no big deal.
Unfortunately, it cracks because of all the aerogel and cornstarch.
Yo, I can walk through
but
lava.
pretty neat
I can finally
nonetheless.
achieve my
It's
dreams
also
of
useful
eating
for
lava.
repairs too. Like this shirt has a hole in it from when I cut it 2 minutes ago. Literally not a problem.
Literally not a problem, bro. Yeah, you can barely
And
notice.
would you look at that? Good as new. Like honestly, you can hardly tell that this was supposed to be a joke, but like that worked really well. Saying it's just cotton. That's all it is.
Forget
In
all
the
the
phone case,
paja in your
literally so
mouth.
easy.
And face. Oh, iPhone destruction. Always love to see it.
A little bit cleaner, but like good material. Really good grip too. Like you're not gonna drop that. We're gonna. I even tried it out on our Captain America bounce disc. I just sprayed the inside radial spring that lets it bounce and gave it a shot.
Does it still work?
Literally get rid of your entire closet, right? It's 2025. That's old school shit. It's perfect. Get rid of all of these too.
Those are props.
This
Those
is
are not
pretty
real
much how I
bottles.
start my mornings these days. Select an outfit. What are you thinking? Blue pants,
Can you
green
imagine
shirt.
it?
Want to do the honors?
Can you imagine this dude going to the hospital and being like, "Oh, you have cancer." It's like you have been inhaling all this spider glue and aerogel directly into your mainstream now. Oh, do I get a chance to become a cool superhero? Nah, just painful agony. Like your balls are gonna start becoming solid silk, and it's gonna be shit. Oh my god. I can imagine. Dude, just give it 2 weeks. This is an awful lot of trash. Hey, at least my test was proven right.
A little weight, sir. We said we wouldn't do this bit. Luckily for us, brand shirt goes on any size. Like my Superman flex.
Me when me at the end of November. Becoming the Incredible Hulk.
Just like that outfit on.
Honestly, really good.
Pretty sick. Last piece of the puzzle, spray on hat. I don't want to actually spray this on
Why
my
does
head
it look
'cause I
like
have hair
Steve
and
from
I feel like it would
Minecraft?
stick, so I used a bowling ball as an accurate representation. Now we're ready for our day. You're laughing.
No.
This is funny.
No, I think it was
This is
great.
serious. This is the future. We made a little bit of a mess, I'll
looks like-
admit.
Come on, tell me this isn't kind of cool.
Yeah, that's so crazy. It
Yeah,
is
man.
fabric.
You can see, like, look.
That was in a can.
This man is wearing everything of this material, which is crazy.
You're gonna play music over this, right?
Oh yeah, everybody's grooving. We should take you to the club in this, dude.
All right, let's hit the stores, huh? Kind of looks like I have a sick collar.
Yeah, the more it deteriorates, the more it becomes dry.
Honestly, yeah, it's like ripped a little bit. Dude, that's extra. People pay like
$50 extra for jeans like that.
Why am I like outdressing you right now? My hat's whiter, kind of. My shirt's got like a fun texture. It's like slightly falling apart, but that's okay.
At the grocery store, let's see if people like my outfit.
You get kicked out.
I think we're gonna be fine. I think they're gonna give me free food, personally.
Free boost. I was like, yeah, man, you look like you need it. That was the outfit. I like the fit. Good man. Good man. That's good energy. Risky. Trust me, all that risk is coming from your
I don't have any money.
proportioned body.
Get Fortnite V-Bucks, dude.
I admittedly think the guy
You guys think he's allowed to be here or no?
Yes. I'm kidding. It just looks itchy.
It's a little issue. It's the first of its kind, right?
I can never lie to you.
Yeah, it's starting after a little while.
That's a pass. Everyone was vibing with it.
They didn't even want you to leave.
I don't think this is the resistant one.
$70 V-Bucks.
I'm actually gonna give these out as a code right now. We got 3 of them too.
Yo,
So
V-Bucks.
second one coming in hot. Catch some victory royales.
Adventure
That's all we
time.
have.
I want the
Good luck,
adventure
guys.
time high.
That's it. Like and subscribe. Spray on clothing. Over and out.
You're gonna want to get this. Whoa! Did that all just come up?
Yeah.
That was pretty solid though. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh my god. Well, thank you for recommending that video, W. Honestly, thank you, Raven. Always good with the suggestions. That one, honestly, pretty good. Let me see what the comments are saying really quick. Finally, to create a fun video where somebody literally creates the invention. Useful or not, that's exactly why we want to try new things, inventions safely. I don't know about the safety though. I'm impressed. It has potential. I mean, I could see this. Like, I could see this potential. Is it cost effective? No. Just buy a new shirt. Just go to Goodwill, get some more clothes. Easy peasy. But if is it a solution to a situation? In a very rare scenario, it could be. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of this item, which is also why I was impressed all the way. Not honestly. But yeah, go check out this video. The OG. Pretty good stuff.